expecting for it to happen. I was expecting it to happen. I normally go to my barber once a week, sometimes twice a week. I like to keep it fresh. But the thing about it, every time when my barber gets near the mustache and he shapes it up round the sides, when he gets to about here, normally the machine pricks me and it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts. I remember the first time when I met my barber when he first done it. Me and him had a little kind of argument about it. Because I was telling him that his hand was too heavy and that he did cut me there on the side with the machine. And after that, he said sorry to me, apologized to me. So I kept on going back to him, but three times in a row I've went back to him, and every time when he gets to that part there, it pricks me. You know what I'm saying? So today I went back to the same barbers, and I was expecting it to happen. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. Yes, yes, yes. And it made me think to myself while I was in a chair, that how much of us expect things to happen, expect the sometimes the worst to happen, and not necessarily the worst will happen. But when you expect it to happen, it's like we send out we activate a chemical, we activate a virus. You know what I'm saying? That spreads. You know what I'm saying? And it spreads in our life. Because you expect it to happen, and what you expect to happen, I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. It shall happen. Yes, because you expect it to happen. There's something about life. There's something about expecting certain things in life, and it will happen. Yes, sir, it would happen. But anyway, it was cutting there now, and I remember when it got to that part there, I kind of tensed myself, waiting for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? But when he got there, nothing ever happened. He gave me a nice smooth haircut, a fresh haircut. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, looking good for the summer. You know what I'm saying? But in life, sometimes this is what happens. I remember when I went to Carphone Warehouse to get a new mobile phone. I do a lot of videos, as you guys can see, and I wanted a good phone with a good camera, so I could do my videos and put them on YouTube, and to help people in their lives. So I went to the Carphone Warehouse, and I was lining up in a queue. And guess what day I went? I went on a Saturday. Saturday's a busy day. There's so much people coming from everywhere, and everyone wants a new mobile phone. You see the rich people that's pulling out their American Express card and getting the new iPhone and getting this phone and that phone. So I'm lining up with them now, and it became my turn. So there was three guys there, and there was one of them who was quiet. He spoke very quiet, but there was another one who spoke very loud. And I was saying in my mind, you gotta be careful what you say in your mind sometimes. I was saying in my mind, please don't make it be him. You know what I'm saying? Because I weren't sure how good my credit was at that time. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, when it came to the time, it was the same guy who I didn't want to go to who called me and says, "Next, please." And I said, "Oh no." When you say "oh no" in your mind. But I walked up there anyway and I said hi, and he says, "Yeah, hi." And he looked at my credit card and says, "Hi, Mr. Brown," shouting through the shop. And I thought to myself, why is he shouting for? Why is he shouting? But then after that, he started asking me questions and how long I've been at my address and this and that. I said I've been there for 4 years, and how long have you been with your bank? And I told him 6 years, and but every time he asked me a question, it's like he was shouting. And when it came to the time now, the credit time, when he's going to check my credit, I was saying, oh no, because if I don't pass the credit, this is what I'm saying in my mind, if I don't pass the credit, the way this guy's shouting, everyone's gonna know in the shop that I never passed the credit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for the result from the credit now because I wanted the P20. I heard that he had a good camera phone. You know, it was £32 a month. I said, okay, then yeah, let's go for that. And he says, okay, Mr. Brown, it's a good phone. This, that. And I said, okay, thank you very much. You know, I tried to speak to him as less as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because every time when he answered me back or said something to me, he was always shouting. You know, to me, it was shouting. You know, maybe that's the way he speaks. And I realized later on, as I met him a couple of times, that's the way he's actually, that's the way he speaks. You know, people's got different characters about them. You know, we're not all the same. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the credit check, he done the credit check, came back, and he said, Mr. Brown, I am really sorry to say to you that you never passed the credit check. I said, oh no. You know what I'm saying in my mind? I said, oh no. And I looked around and I see everyone, about 15 people looking at me. And I said, oh no, it's so embarrassing, you know. And the thing about it, I said, okay, fair enough. It says, Mr. Brown, give it 3 months and come back and try again. I said, all right. And I walked out that shop so quickly. You know what I'm saying? So after the 3 months, I said, you know what? I'm going to go back there and try again. I went back there, try again. The same thing happened. You know, he remembered my name. He said, hi, Mr. Brown. You never passed the credit check last time, did you? And I said, oh, no, why are you telling everyone for? You know, I'm looking at the back and I'm seeing people looking at me again before you even go for the next credit check. Go for the next credit check. Mr. Brown, unfortunately, sorry, you never passed the credit check. Everyone in the shop looking at me again. I said, oh, no, you know. But then one time I was sitting in my house. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. And I was listening to this preacher, a man of God, and he said, you know, that what you expect to happen, I'm preaching good now, ain't I? Yes, what you expect to happen is what will happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, and when I heard him preach, you know what I'm saying, the words really manifest into my heart, into my mind, my body and soul. And I got my keys and I got up from the house and I just left the house. And I said, you know, I'm going down to that shop, that same shop, and I don't care if I get that same guy, because the results today is going to be, Mr. Brown, you've passed the credit check. And I walked down there with confidence. And as I was walking down there, it's like, you know, I felt another voice saying to me, you're not going to pass it again, mate. You know, you might as well turn back home. You're going to get embarrassed again. But I said to myself, you know what? That voice was in my mind. That voice, that negative thought in my mind, I cancel you and I cancel you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for this mobile phone. So as I got down there now, I got down there and lining up in the queue. And like I said, I didn't care if it was him. And guess who it was? It was the same guy. He said, hi, Mr. Brown. You coming for another mobile phone again? I said, yes, I'm coming for a mobile phone again. He says, what phone do you want? I said, I want the P20. I start shouting back at him, confident. I said, listen, I want the P20 phone. He says, all right, Mr. Brown, all right. Let me go and check in the stock and see if we got it for you. He says, what color do you want? I said, give me a black one. You know what I'm saying? A nice shiny black one. He says, all right, mate, all right. You know what I'm saying? He went at the back. And he says, yeah, we got them in stock, but you know the procedure, Mr. Brown. We need to see if you pass credit check first. And I said, yes, here's my card. Here's my MasterCard. You know what I'm saying? And he done the credit check. You know, it took a little while to come back. But each time, while it was taking time to come back, my mind was so confident. I was saying in my mind that I shall pass this credit check today. You know what I'm saying? And when that little voice tried to speak to me and say to me, no, you're not going to pass, I said, shut up. Sometimes you got to tell the voice, the negative voice in your mind, to shut up. You know what I'm saying? So I told him to shut up. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm going to pass this credit check today. And then he came back, the same guy come back. He says, Mr. Brown. And I said, yes. He says, I got some good news for you today. And I said, I know you got some good news for me today. Tell me the good news. He says, Mr. Brown, you have passed the credit check. And this is your new mobile phone. I said, glory to God. You know what I'm saying? And I walked out there with the brand new phone. In fact, this video, what I'm doing is on the phone what I got from the car phone warehouse, the P20. It's a great phone. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to explain to you guys through this video, I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. What you expect to happen. Listen to me carefully. Yes. It's what is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If you go there with a negative thought, if you go there with a negative mind, then negative, it will line up with you. You know what I'm saying? Negative will join hands with you and be partnership with you. But anytime you get a negative thought in your life and you expect it to happen, listen to me carefully. Yes. You need to change your mindset and change it and train your mind to say that the good results is what I'm coming here for today. I didn't leave my house all the way from Oxford to come down to Reading or to come down to here to get a bad result. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming home with a new mobile phone. And this is what I did. And what it teaches me in life, and what I want to share with you guys in this video, is that positivity. Listen to me carefully. Being positive about everything you do, every approach, what happens to you, everything what looks negative. Sometimes there's things that looks like it's coming into your life and it looks negative and it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? It looks serious. You know what I'm saying? But you see, it only becomes serious if you take it serious. I don't know if you know what I'm saying to you. I said it only becomes serious unless if you take it serious. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter what situation it is. Every situation that comes into your life, if you know that is something what you don't want, don't greet it. Don't call it. You know what I'm saying? You see, when you get fear inside you, fear is a thing that calls on more negative thoughts. It calls on more negative things. Yes. So you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm saying to you guys, you know, what you expect, it shall happen. You know what I'm saying? So expect the goodness. You know what I'm saying? I got this fresh haircut. You know what I'm saying? When my barber got round to here, I was expecting it to hurt me. But yes, but it never hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It never hurt me. So when I go back there, now I'm going to be going back there bold and confident in myself that when I go there and he cuts me there again, it ain't going to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? When he shaves me there, it's not going to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And anything what I'm going through in my life, you know what I'm saying? Whatever credit, whether it is to buy, to get credit or not to get credit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I go through in my life, I'm going to be bold and courageous. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to expect the best. Because if you expect the best, listen to me. The best will find your doorstep. I'm saying that the best will find where you live and resign there with you. I mean, sometimes you might get some results what ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? But all things, I don't know if you hear what I'm saying to you today. I said all things shall work for your good. But in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit, you need to expect the best to get the best. You see what I'm saying? I don't like to settle for nothing less. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. I don't like to settle for nothing less. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me what do I want, even if my bank account money, the money in my bank account don't add up to the things what I want, I'm still gonna say what I want. I'm not gonna short it down. I'm not gonna cut it down because I know that I ain't got enough money in the bank to afford what I want. You know what I'm saying? If I want a mansion house, I might have 30 grand in my bank, and that ain't enough to even put a deposit on the mansion house. But let me tell you something today. When the mouth talks, listen to me, let me tell you, when the mouth talks, something happens. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. I said, when your mouth talk, when the words come out of your mouth, something manifests, something happens. You know what I'm saying? So don't cut yourself short. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We cut ourselves short because we say, I don't have enough money in the bank. My credit score last time was bad. I never get the job last time. I don't think I'm going to get the job this time. She's too pretty. She ain't going to like me. This, that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to yourself, because as you speak it, what you expect shall happen. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, listen to me. Believe what I'm trying to say to you. You know, there's a secret behind this. You know what I'm saying? And the secret is that the impossible can become possible. But it depends of what you say from this mouth of yours. I'm going to repeat it one more time. I said the impossible can become possible if you be careful what you say with the words from your mouth. Yes, 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 yes. Speak it as you want it. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. I said, don't worry about the situation. Don't worry about how it looks. You see what I'm saying? You could go into a dark place and speak light, and the room will light up. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. You could go in an area. Listen, I went to a place called Stonebridge. Yeah, I went to a place called Stonebridge. And you see, when you go into Stonebridge, if you're not around from the area, you know what I'm saying, the youths them down there, they don't take you lightly. You know what I'm saying? In fact, sometimes if you come from a different area, they run you out of the area. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Stonebridge. Yeah. But you see, I went into a youth club, and there was young youths with bulletproof vests on. You know what I'm saying? Armed to the teeth. They had weapons on them, and they knew that I was a foreign face. You know what I'm saying? And the rumors about Stonebridge. The last time what happened to a guy in Stonebridge who didn't come from Stonebridge, he got run out of the area. They stripped him naked. They stripped him naked and run him out the area. You know what I'm saying? So everyone who don't come from Stonebridge, they were saying, don't go to Stonebridge, because they will strip you naked and run you out the area. But I'm a man of God. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. I'm a man of boldness. I'm a man of courageous. Yes. I go anywhere I feel to go, my friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into the politics of this war gang thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of God. I walk where I want to walk. You know what I'm saying? I go where I want to go. And I go with boldness and courageousness, you know what I'm saying? So I go to Stonebridge, you know what I'm saying, on a regular. And when I went into the youth club, them youths, they surround me, you know what I'm saying? But as I spoke to them, there was something what I said to them that made them humble themselves. And from today, and from that day up to now, them youths say when they see me, they hug me, they show me love. You know what I'm saying? And some of these youths, they're in some violent crimes. Some of these youths are carrying armed weapons. Some of these youths are carrying knives and they're carrying guns. But you see, when they see me, you know what I'm saying? When they see me, they show me love. They show me love. And you know what I do? I go there and I speak to them youths, and I speak to them about God. You know what I'm saying? I speak to them about God. But you see, they recognize something about me. They recognize that I used to be in the same place where they used to be. But I found the light. I found Jesus Christ. And I'm here to promote God Almighty to them. You know what I'm saying? And they listen to me carefully. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the time when I'm putting on my coat ready to go, it's like they don't want, you can see in their eyes that they don't want me to go. You know what I'm saying? But these youths there, I love these youths there, you know what I'm saying? Because they're lost and all they need is direction. You know what I'm saying? But what you expect to happen, yes, is what shall happen. So we have to be careful what we expect to happen and be positive in everything what would happen. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful day. The sun's shining. I'm out of here. God bless you. Peace. One love.